Alright, it's been a while since I've played Gengar EX. I wonder if I got any new cards with Shrouded Fable or anything that make it better. Alright, I'm looking at dark stuff. I mean, right away, we got Fezandipiti we can add for consistency. Pecharunt seems cool. You can poison your own Gengar. Yo, and then wait a minute, I got an even better idea. What if we then add Binding Mochi for more damage and Janine Secret Art for energy acceleration for Gengar? Yo, I kind of like this idea. Yo, Gengar finally got some brand new buffs. Let's try it out. So welcome back everybody to a brand new Pokemon TCG Live video, and today we're going to be taking a look at my new updated build of Gengar EX. Haven't done a video on Gengar in a while, but finally getting around to trying it again, because Gengar did get a ton of new tool cards and partners with Shrouded Fable, like Fezandipiti and Pecharunt, both being really good in the deck. Also, we got a new energy acceleration supporter with Janine Secret Art, which does allow you to put 2 dark energy from your deck to 2 of your dark Pokemon. If you put a dark energy on your active Pokemon, you do poison it, which does mean, of course, we can then use something like Binding Mochi to let Gengar do even more damage and hit a bit harder. That was one thing Gengar was lacking, actually, was that, 1, it doesn't do a lot of damage, and 2, it doesn't have a good way to accelerate energy. Yes, you can play Dark Patch with it, but a little bit more clunkier, but since we have Janine in the format now, it's easier to build up Gengar. Also lets us do more sneaky plays with stuff like Pecharunt and Roaring Moon as late-game attackers to finish off games. But Gengar does have two things going for it. It's got a good attack and a pretty cool ability, Gnawing Curse. Whenever your opponent attaches an energy from their hand to one of their Pokemon, you put your damage counters on that Pokemon. The ability does stack, so you can technically have 3 Gengars in play, and your opponent takes 6 damage counters whenever they attach energy from their hand. Ironically, this also is really annoying against Ogerpon, because every time Ogerpon does Teal Dance, they take damage from Gnawing Curse. Also, this lets Gengar technically do more damage, because Tricky Steps does 160 damage for 2 dark energy, and then you may move an energy from one of your opponent's active Pokemon to one of their bench Pokemon. So if your opponent has something on the bench that's like not very playable, like a Manaphy or Rotom or Fez, or just some Pokemon that doesn't really want to have energy on it, you can just Tricky Steps and move energy to that Pokemon, making it more annoying. Very annoying attack to use when you're playing against a deck that really relies scarcely on energy attachments like Reggie, Drago, or even Charizard to a degree can be annoyed by this. But like I said, we can make Gengar do more damage now with the help of Binding Mochi, which is nice, because you already can do, like, I mean, if you have 2 Gengar in play, you can do 200 damage with Tricky Steps effectively in that regards, and then Binding Mochi does let you do 240, so there's some cool math fixing you can do. And the late-game attacker with Pecharunt's Irritated Outburst is really nice, too, doing 60 damage for each prize card your opponent has taken. If we're going with, like, an early-game Cleffa, sometimes your opponent just goes on to odd prizes, and then at the end of the game, this guy can do like 300 damage with a Binding Mochi or something. Also, Roaring Moon can finish the game off too. I'm not sure how good Roaring Moon actually is in the deck, but it's a cool idea. You can use Frenzy Gouging with Dark Patch attach Janine and Frenzy Gouge out of nowhere. Even in like the mid to late game, this can be a really good attack to have access to. So we're playing that one of Roaring Moon. It's an idea, it's an experiment, but we're gonna see how it does. And then, of course, we got the good old Bibarel drawn into the deck. I considered maybe trying Pidgeot, but I couldn't fit everything in the deck that I wanted to, so I didn't bother with it. But yeah, before we do get into today's video, shout out to the sponsor, Card Cavern TCG. Of course, if you're looking to get any Pokemon TCG Life pack codes, get them over at Card Cavern. Card Cavern's code line for the cheapest. So if you're looking for any set, like the main set, Shrouded Fable, or, of course, when Stellar Crown does release next Thursday. Yeah, get your Stellar Crown codes over at Card Cavern. If you do get anything at Card Cavern at the checkout, use my discount code LDF for a 5% discount on your order. Help the channel, help yourself out, and up our Card Cavern. So shout out Card Cavern, check them out. Use code LDF, link down below. Also, check out my second channel down below if you want to get some extra content from me. There should be a new tier list video going out later today, so definitely check that out. And check out the Shovel Squad down below, the team I'm sponsored by, if you want to, get some extra content and, learn more about competitive content stuff all over on the Shovel Squad's channel. So here is the list I'm playing in today's video. Again, decided for Bibarel Engine over Pidgeot. I consider Pidgeot, like I said, but I ended up going with Bibarel. I actually really like the idea of just flooding your board with Gengar, so playing extra Stage 2s wastes more rare candies, and it makes it better into Gardevoir, where you don't have as many random Stage 2 Pokemon in the deck. Some other stuff in the deck here we do have is the Unfair Stamp Ace-Spec. The Ace-Spec actually is pretty interesting. There's a lot of Ace-Specs you could play. Hero's Cape could be kind of cute. Prime Catcher's not bad either. You could also play, something different, like, I don't know, Dangerous Laser. But I like the idea of Unfair Stamp as the optimal Ace-Spec. Unfair Stamp plus Tricky Steps can be a nice little counterplay you can do in the deck, too. So I like the idea of maybe Unfair Stamp instead. Then we got 8 Dark Energy. We got the Vessel. I think 8 Dark is fine. Yeah, it's not that big of a deal to play 8 Dark, I don't think. Because the energy acceleration in the deck, so like 8 Dark usually is fine. Like 9 Dark could be cute, although I don't know what you want to cut for that, though. I am playing Rotom and Cleffa to help me set up. Then I also, of course, have the split Gastly. So there's a Gastly in the format with a free retreat cost, which is pretty poggers, which is cool. I like this Haunter, too, with Super Poison Breath. If you play against a Mimikyu, you can knock out Mimikyu with Poison Breath plus Binding Mochi. So that's kind of cute. So there are some cool plays you can do with this Haunter in the deck, too. And yeah, I got Collapsed Stadium. Just we have a lot of 2-prize liabilities that can clog up the bench, so I'm playing that. And yeah, that's basically it for the list. I am playing a Devo also to help against the Zard matchup. Just make the Zard matchup or the Dragapult matchup slightly better. Those matchups are decent when you can move energy off, especially like Dragapult when they're playing a thin line of Fire or Psychic Energy or Charizard. But when they get like Pidgeot out, they can like still function pretty well. So being able to like late game Devo them after moving all their energy around, manipulating it, can make things even more annoying for them. So I'm just going to play a Devo to make those matchups slightly better. So that's why we're playing that. But let's go show off the Gengar deck in action on live and see what we can do with Gengar. I hit Reggie Drago once again. We open up with Cleffa. Honestly, not a bad hand. The problem is we're going second into Drago, which is a little scary. But we'll see if they have a proper setup. Unfortunately, this hand is honestly mid. We have a Buddy Poffin, and that's it. I don't have any other way to get more Pokemon down, which is a little depressing. I have Fez. Yeah, it's not good. I don't really have a great response here to a potential turn 2 Dragapult or Kyurem. But they may whiff it. They are just benching another Drago. No, they have Vessel. That's not good. Iono discard is a little scary. That means they most certainly have a Research in their hand. Yikes. Do they have a Ogre Pawn, though? It's a little scary, not gonna lie. I mean, we'll see if they can pull it off. They don't get a Fire Energy, which is interesting. We'll see how this goes. This is the issue with Gengar, is like, you have to set up in order for the deck to function. And decks like Drago do not let you set up, especially when you go second. Low-key, this would have been a good... Actually, not that great going first, I guess. Well, we'll see. Don't look like they got an Ogre Pawn. Again, they have a Research in their hand, I'm pretty sure. Like, yeah. Okay, thank heavens. We got blessed by that. All right, that was a good top deck. It was actually the perfect top deck, to be honest with you. Yeah, that was actually the perfect top deck. So let's Arven for Poffin Devo. I don't know, sure. We'll grab Gastly Bidoof here, I think. Yeah, sure. I don't think it matters what HP Gastly I get. Alright. Cleffa. My one Gastly might get knocked out. And oh, that Cleffa did not give me a rare... I didn't give me a Gengar to go with these candies. That's annoying. I need to get a Gengar out, bro. What? Yikes. If I don't get a Gengar out, we're going to get cooked alive by Drago. Yeah, it's really bad. We'll see if they knock me out. They have a Research in hand. Ooh, Nest Ball top deck, it looks like. Jeez. Not good. That gets them a Teal Mask Ogre Pawn, and they have Teal Dance. Yeah, we'll see what they got. Perfect case scenario, they don't knock out my Gastly with the energy on it. We'll see. It's a little scary. I can't attack if I get Gengar. This is actually really bad, because I can't use Gengar next turn if they do KO Gastly on the bench. This actually just might be pretty much over if they knock me out. They had two... No, wait. Okay, they did Teal Dance with another Nest Ball? They did, I think. Jeez Louise. Bro's cooking. Again, we'll see what they have. They could have an Iono. Maybe they just had two Ionos, but I'm pretty sure they have a Research. They most likely have Research. Which means they are going to pop off, which is scary. Not like this. Do they have another Grass in hand? No, they have a Fire, though, which is not good either. No. Fez even. Yep, there it is, Research. Told you. They did have two Ionos. Okay, look at that. Here we go. Can they find E-Switch Drago V-Star Dragapult? Ideally, they don't. I still didn't get a Gengar off Cleffa. That was still a really weak sauce Cleffa. Like, where's my Gengars at? I need to get a Gengar in play, so like... Oh, they're playing the Pokestop build. Oh, God. Oh, okay. Ooh, they milled Drago, but they milled a Dragapult. It's not good. Do they have Night Stretcher in hand? That'd be pretty devious if they did. They didn't hit an Ultra Ball. Now, they could... Actually, I would prefer if they went for Dragon Laser. If they're going to do anything this turn, I actually wouldn't mind if they just knocked me out so that I can Fez into Gengar and start attacking. Let's see what they do. Do they have Drago? I mean, they're going to knock me out if they get Drago V-Star, because they found the Dragapult in the discard. I mean, it's, like, not looking good. They're most likely going to find an E-Switch, or they already just have it in hand, which they do. Do they have the V-Star without needing to Legacy Star? That would be pretty bad. Super Rod, sure. As long as they can't put the V-Star in their hand, I don't really care. I mean, it's still bad either way if they can't put the V-Star back. Oh, and they're... Okay, nice. Thank heavens. They're doing the Dragon Laser. I was low-key hoping they'd do this, because now I can actually go Gengar. But, it's kind of scary. At least we got the Gengar going, though. I was hoping they were going to do that. What's our top deck? There we go, baby. Got the Gengar. Almost said... Maybe I should have Fez first, actually. I don't think it matters. Maybe I should have Fez first, actually. I don't know. Should be fine. Well, I want to get another Gengar. Yeah, I should have Fez first, because I could have got double Gengar easily. Ooh, we hit Unfair Stamp. Okay, not Arven. I can't KO them this turn, right? No. We'll ditch Force Seal. Getting rid of Force Seal is kind of sus, but we can get a double Gengar going here. I think it's kind of valuable. It's a little too important to do that. I want to keep the Binding Mochi just in case. Yeah, I want to keep Binding Mochi around just in case. I'm going to get rid of the Force Seal. And then we'll stamp them to 2. That's a pretty good stamp, hopefully. They're down to 3 supporters, so we'll see if this actually sticks. Or if stamp is a big fat lie. Dark Patch, PogChamp. Let's go. We even got Gengar, which is nice. Keep Pecharunt around. Pecharunt is low-key good because it can attack my opponent and hit for 300 at the end of the game. They're on even or odd prizes now. I'm not going to bench Petch, though. Bibarel. Do I bench that? If they go Dragapult, they have to Hawlucha take a prize. So I'm like, don't really want to give him Gastly. Though I have another Haunter. It's like kind of tempting. But, I mean, the Pokestop's still in play too. I'm just going to Nautilus attack. I don't want to give them the free Haunter. Let's put the Fire Energy onto the Fez. Sure. I don't know. If I bench Gastly, they just knock it out. They can take a prize. And they go on Awe, and they go 2/2/2. So I'm just not going to bother benching Gastly. Well, they got E-Switch. Okay, did I Unfair Stamp them into E-Switch? What? I gave him that off the Unfair Stamp? Are you kidding me? No shot. Bro's cooking. That's disgusting. Unfair Stamp's a lie. Did they get a supporter, too, just to rub it in my face? Devious work. Oh, my God. I cannot believe that was what they got off the Unfair Stamp. Drago E-Switch. I mean, they get the Drago. They get the E-Switch regardless because of the Legacy Star. That's just devious. I gave him a Nest Ball, too. Wow. Okay, I may as well just gave him... I might as well just said, all right, here you go. Have the 3 cards you need to basically attack. Nice. Loki was hoping Unfair Stamp was going to just give him, like, an unplayable hand. Like, 2 dragons or something. Or, like, they have to Teal Dance and they don't get anything. I did not expect them to just literally get the perfect 3 cards they could have got other than a research. Wow. Unfair Stamp's a lie. We're cutting it out of the deck. We're going to put Hero's Cape in the deck instead. That's the plan. They get Cleffa. That's not a Mew. Hold up. That's not a Mew. That's a Cleffa. Okay, well, that doesn't really matter too much because we're still going to get attacked. There's Pokestop. Okay, they would have got Ultra Ball anyways, looks like. Well, no, they shuffled the deck with a Nest Ball. But they did mill their other V-Star, which is good. That's good. Yeah, no, this is kind of scary. Not gonna lie. That E-Switch find there is pretty annoying. Because if anything, I want them to Legacy Star to have to attack, right? It's not happening anymore. Makes this a little bit more scarier. I'm glad I didn't bench Gastly. Yeah, I knew it was not correct to bench Gastly here. Alright, they're going to take 40 on the Ogre Pawn, which is good. So that's nice. Anytime they put energy on Ogre Pawn, it takes 40 damage for what it's worth. Alright, they got another energy. 4 more damage. We have the potential to chill. We can move Fire to like Cleffa or something. I don't know. We'll see what they got. 2 cards. They have the Fez. Like, I mean, I killed them. They're always going to have Fez, which is like a little sad, obviously. They could still Legacy Star just to try to do like Goodra. Goodra's annoying because I can't knock them out of the Goodra. Goodra would be very annoying if they did that. I don't know if they're going to do Goodra, though. Doubt it. You never know, though. No, they are Legacy Starring. And, oh, okay. 2 boss and 2 research is gone. And no dragons found. Okay. Are they taking a minute to play as Legacy Star? I wonder what they're going to get back. They could get it. I mean, maybe it's just E-Switch research. That's probably what it is. E-Switch research. I saw a boss. Whoa. Boss Super Rod. Okay, well, they probably want the Drago V-Star, too. They're just going to attack. I see what they're doing. Okay. Let's see where they move the damage. They could go 6 on Bibarel, 1 on Fez to set it up to be KO'd, 6 on Gengar. They can set up Manaphy to be Hawlucha'd, which is kind of scary. But, like, I don't really care about Kyurem anymore, because, like, everything's evolved. I'm just not going to put another Gengar down, obviously. We're just going to have to roll with these 2 and then just maybe clean up with Petch or something at the end of the game. We'll see. Yep, 1 on Fez. Okay, they're putting 5 on Manaphy. All right, sure. I mean, that's fine. What's our top deck? Another Bidoof. Could bench that. Sure, just in case my opponent targets Bibs. What's Arven for, like, Mochi Vessel, I guess? Don't think it matters what I get rid of. Okay. Grab 1 Dark. I could retreat Gengar here into the other Gengar. I could have maybe went Petch. I just don't want to put an easy boss target in play. Ooh, Collapsed Stadium. Do I ever play that? I kind of like getting rid of the Pokestop, to be honest with you. What would I get rid of with the Collapse, though? Like, I don't want to get rid of Manaphy, obviously. I guess they could cure him and take 2 more prizes. 3 prizes. Maybe it was incorrect to bench Bidoof. Could just discard Fez with Collapse. Still have Night Stretcher. I don't want to lose on my draw, though. They're obviously getting rid of the Cleffa. Like, the Cleffa's obviously going to be what they discard here. I'm down. Let's decide what we want to get rid of. Maybe it is just Bidoof. Sure. Whatever. I don't know if that's correct or not. Maybe I should have got rid of the Fez. I don't know. Yeah, Fez might have just been the better discard there. To be honest, I'm not too sure. They put Boss back in their hand, which is kind of sus. But yeah, I think getting rid of this Pokestop's pretty good, because I don't want them to just high roll more E-switches. So that's fine. They're debating what to get rid of here. Really? Are they really thinking about keeping Cleffa? No shot they're keeping the Cleffa, dude. There's no way you keep Cleffa. Nah, no way. I mean, I guess they want the Fruit Tree pivot. No, they give an Ogre. Okay, they do keep Cleffa. Maybe they're just going into Cleffa next turn. I don't know. Let's see. Let's knock him out. And we actually get some value here out of putting energy onto Cleffa. I mean, they could Thornton it, obviously. I mean, I don't know if they have it. But this just means now they need, like, either... They have to find the fire, like, E-switch it. They can't just rod the fire back in the deck, if that makes any sense. So it's actually better to leave the energy on the Cleffa. Because this could force an extra E-switch out of them to attack. If we're best case scenario, basically. Got another Arven, which is good. I don't know. Maybe I should have discarded the Fez. I don't know. It's debatable. There's Super Rod. They're probably not Ionoing. I need to find an Iono or something, too, obviously. I haven't played an Iono yet, which is a little annoying. Jamming Tower. Okay, sure. Not too worried about my Mochi getting... Yeah, I don't really care about the Mochi, to be honest. Let's see what bro's cooking. All we have to do is go 2-2, right? Oh, there's Charizard. Are they going to Radzard me here? They could. They need 3 energy, but I doubt they're going to Radzard me this turn. They could Ogre Pawn me, but Ogre Pawn would take damage and then I can kill them with my Gengar, and then I just need a boss for game with Pecharunt. Or I could Pecharunt for game on Drago. So that's like the plan. Let's see what they get rid of here. Or what they're doing. What's bro cooking? They could Cleffa for a turn. I don't have boss. So Cleffa would be a little annoying because I don't have boss. I can't boss up the Drago and hit it, which is what I would like to do. They found a fire, but they're about to take 40 damage. So that's fine. I mean, still not enough to be boss KO'd. You can kind of see why Gengar's a little awkward with the damage counters, right? I mean, I guess if I draw Boss's Order and they don't evolve the Drago, we could potentially just go the Jamming Tower. Okay, I don't know about that. Never mind, I lied. It doesn't matter. Though ideally, I would like to move the fire off the Drago. Let's see what they do. 4 cards in hand. They're probably Cleffing. The Cleffa is kind of annoying because I don't have boss. And they're probably not Ionoing me here, right? They're down 2 of them. Yeah, I don't think I can boss. That's actually really annoying. I'll have to try to Bibs or something. Yeah, they're grasping drawing. Okay, I would like a boss top deck. That would make me very happy. Rod isn't bad. I'll take it. Don't want to put Moon down. We might need Moon, actually, too. I probably don't want to bench that. The boss is in there. I mean, I guess we'll Rod. Could have maybe just put the Bidoof down. But I think now I'm bench Pecha. Yeah, sure. It doesn't matter. Let's find a bench here. All right, here we go. Bibarel for 2. What do you got? No boss. Unfortunate. Do I go into the other Gengar here for what it's worth? Yeah, no boss is annoying. Now I'm regretting getting rid of the Bidoof because I could have went Bibarel again and tried to dig for boss a little bit harder. I want to keep the Arven. I want to play it. Maybe just go on the other Gengar, to be honest. See where it takes us. It is what it is. Just going to KO the Cleffa with the energy on it. Don't want the energy to be on board. All right, what's our prize? No, the Gengar. Don't need that. All right, we can Ultra Ball it away. I mean, we know they have a boss in their hand. So, like, they can obviously boss KO the Gengar. Well, we'll see what they do. We are in a pretty good spot still, I think. But we'll see what's up. It's definitely getting close. This is a weird match for sure. This could go either way. We actually could still lose this, to be honest with you, but we'll see. The Petch threat is real. I didn't really want to put the Petch down because I didn't want to reveal it. We have Moon, though. We have another surprise in the deck, though, with Roaring Moon. So we can always save it for that, maybe. Janine attack with Roaring Moon. Still an option. All right, let's see what they got. 8 cards in hand. They have a lot they can do. They promote the Fez, so that means they're locked in on a prime catcher here, it looks like. Yeah, I think they're prime catching. The promotion of Fez is a little sus. That means they most likely have prime catcher. Either that or they got really unlucky and prized a bunch of E-switches. That would be hilarious. I doubt it, though. There's Ultra Ball. There's Securum. Maybe they're prime catching the Gengar on the bench. Maybe that's what they're doing. We'll see. The Jamming Tower is a little annoying because, like, we'd be doing 200 damage. 200 would... We would actually have a KO on this guy if the Binding Mochi was in play. Actually, you know what? I just realized this Jamming Tower is actually really annoying. I legit could one-shot Drago with Gengar with the Binding Mochi on if the Jamming Tower wasn't in play. I just realized that would be an option. But the stupid Jamming Tower actually prevents me from KOing this Drago V-Star with Gengar Binding Mochi. Because they would take if they attach this turn, they would take 40 damage and then Binding Mochi 200. Wow. Jamming Tower, dude, that sucks, bro. I don't play Vacuum. I don't have another Stadium. Yeah, that Jamming Tower actually griefs me harder than I thought. We still can find boss next turn and try to go boss, knock out like Radzard or something, and then Petra Moon for game. Still winnable for sure. Can they find their E-switches? Probably, right? I would imagine. There's 2 in the deck. There could be 1 prize. There's a chance they whiff. There's the Drago. Oh boy, here we go. What's bro cooking? What do they got? They could KO Fez. I mean, they might be going Dragapult, knock out Fezandipiti, Manaphy, and set up Kyurem. That might be what they're going for here. But we could KO we could actually, if they take 3 prizes, we can KO them with Pecharunt. So the Petch, well, no, but then they can just go KO Petch Manaphy. But we could still theoretically, okay, well, we'll see what they do. They're putting energy on Charizard. Doesn't really matter, obviously. They didn't touch a Drago, which is interesting. Are they going to wall another hit here with Fez? They might be. It's kind of annoying, actually, unless I find boss. There's E-switch. No, they are going Radzard. Are they counter catcher? Are they prime catching? They're definitely prime catching this turn. And the Fez promotion was like extremely sus. Just, yeah, prime. Oh no, they're switching. Never mind. They have 1 E-switch left. They're not killing Gengar this turn. Oh, I actually, you know what? I see what they're doing. They actually might be going for a prime catcher Kyurem board wipe. I think they're trying to take 5 prizes in 1 turn. They hit me for 250. Okay, I see what they're doing. I think they're trying to go for a board wipe with Kyurem. That's fine. We are going... Actually, you know what? If I can find boss, I would love to just boss this up and then just move that fire off. They have 1 E-switch left. No Legacy Star. That might be the better plan. Okay, hold up. I see what they're doing. They're trying to go for the... They're going for a big Kyurem play here. I see. Oh, maybe not. Never mind. They're bossing. But what are they knocking out? Petch? Fez? What's bro cooking? Maybe they're not going for the prime catcher play. I don't know. It's in the deck. What are they KOing? Everything on the bench is like a good target to boss. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if they bossed any one of these 5 Pokemon. They're all pretty good targets, for sure. They're Fez. Okay, sure. I'm fine with that. We find boss here. Boss energy can Petch KO the Drago, right? No, we can't. Never mind. Petch could... It's doing 180. We could KO the Ogerpon, actually, which is tempting. They could still cure him for game, though, next turn. Yeah, they can still cure him for game. I definitely wouldn't mind hitting the Drago and then moving the energy off. Okay, there's a dark energy for this. That's good. Probably safe to get Bidoof. Only one boss. Iono would be okay here too, I guess. Yeah, we might just get Kyurem next turn, honestly. This is really bad. We're just going to get Kyuremed. We hit the boss. Let's go. That was huge. We desperately needed that, and we hit it. Let's go. So no knockout this turn with this guy. We're only doing 180. All right, it's fine. Tricky steps. We move the fire to, like... Does it matter? It shouldn't. Move it on Fez. Okay. Huge play, boy. All right. This is scary, but still winnable. I see it because... So, if I knock out Charizard there, they're probably just going to go E-Switch, Prime Catcher Clone, Kyurem, win the game. But now they can't because there's no way they can build up Drago in one turn. Unfortunately, my other boss is prized, though, so I currently have no way to move this thing out of the active spot. So, honestly, they honestly can still win this game. I still don't think we're in the greatest of spots. They can still low-key win this game, but I see what they were definitely cooking up that Prime Catcher Kyurem play. Prize my other boss, honestly, might grief me. No counter catcher is not great either. Because they might just have Prime Catcher here, right? They could also not have Prime Catcher. Maybe it's prized. Who knows? We'll see if they have Prime Catcher. I'm going to win the game if I KO the Drago, probably. So it's like down to whether or not they just have it. They need to find Prime Catcher this turn. We'll see. This is a close one for sure. They're attaching to Ogerpon. You're going to take out another 40 damage. Doesn't really make a difference, obviously. The damage shouldn't matter. They've given up on Drago. If they do not have Prime... Ooh, they had another research. Not good. They didn't bench Mew, which is interesting. There's no reason not to bench Mew there, right? Okay, do they hit the Prime Catcher? They hit Prime Catcher, we still might lose this. We still probably lose if they hit Prime Catcher, in all honesty. I think they still win if they hit Prime Catcher. No, but they actually might be able to boss. So they're playing the Isaiah Bradner list. I think they are. They just swapped out Temple Sinnoh with Jamming Tower. They probably don't have any more boss left. So if they have the Prime Catcher here, then they can't boss for game. Oh my god, of course they hit the... Okay, they actually hit it. Of course. What else is new? They actually found the Prime Catcher. Oh boy, devious. Jeez. I mean, it is what it is. I was kind of hoping that Drago would die. But that's fine. I think we're still in an okay spot. Assuming they don't play 3 boss. Isaiah Bradner only played 2 boss. If they're playing the Bradner list, we're fine. If they're not playing the Bradner list and they have 3 boss, we will lose the game, probably. We do lose if they have another boss. That's unfortunate. Hit the Prime Catcher. I think this play was worth it. But they had their 4th research, and their Prime Catcher is not in their last 4 cards in their deck. Very unfortunate on our end. Nothing I can do. They're kind of Manaphy. It doesn't matter. They're obviously never doing, like, they're never doing Kyurem. There's no shot they can Kyurem ever again. Unless, oh, what if they play Thornton? Try Arven for Night Stretcher. Yeah, sure. Yeah, it's down to whether or not they have a boss. I would prefer... Okay, and Iono this turn would be nice, actually, too. We got Moon. Let's go ahead and bench that, I guess, sure. Bibarel for 2. We need to find... Iono, let's go. We got the Iono. This is an Iono and Prey angle, and hope they just don't find boss. That's basically what this comes down to. Nice. Oh, they can attack with Fez for game. No, Fez can't knock anything out. I'm lying. Okay, hold up. I'm trolling. Maybe I should have Night Stretcher, because, yeah, they could technically Fez. Yeah, maybe I think it might have been correct to Night Stretcher there to put Manaphy back, because they actually can Fez for game. Yeah, they could also have Fez for game, but there's no way they can... There's nothing on the board that can be KO'd, so... Should be okay. Kill the Charizard, and I am not going to move the energy. We're just going to let the energy go bye-bye. All right, it's all down to... If they have the boss, they have the boss. If not, I think we should be able to win... There's boss. We have guaranteed win next turn. I'll say Iono me. If they're playing Bradner's list, it's just 2 boss, 1 prime catcher. There should be no Gus left. If it isn't, it is what it is. Here we go. What do they got? Oh, they could go Hawlucha, Fez for game. Okay, I should have put Manaphy back. I actually trolled. But I needed the Iono, though. So the play was to dig for Iono, prayed Night Stretcher, and I drew it. Okay, I might have actually thrown there because my opponent can still go... They can still go Fezandipiti, Hawlucha for game. I mean, if they have it, I mean, that's just a big brain play. But if they pull it off, they pull it off. It is what it is. I'll take the L if they have it. Or if they just have a third boss. That'd be the boring way to lose, though. Very close game, though, for sure. This is a very close match. It's all down to it's literally down to whether or not they have a way to win this turn. If they don't win this turn, I win. Unless they play 3 Iono. But I can still most likely draw the boss because I have double bibs. We'll see. It's down to whether or not they just have a way to win this turn. Yeah, Fez Hawlucha is actually kind of broken. What the hell? Freaking Drago, dude. It's so many plays. This is why this is the best deck, man. We have thrown everything at the wall against this deck, and we're still barely able to maybe even win this game. That is crazy. They have a third boss. Let's find out. If only we had 3 Gengars in play, bro. Imagine this thing took 60 every time it put energy on it. Maybe we should play Radiant Alakazam in the deck. Wouldn't be bad, actually. All right, here we go. Flip script. Do they find the boss / E-Switch Hawlucha for game? They're out of draw, I'm pretty sure. It's like down to whether or not it's like the bottom 3 cards, basically. Ooh, this is an insane match. Let's see. Do they got it? Do they got it? Do they have an energy even left? I don't think they do. 5. No, they should. Maybe they could have. They actually might prize an energy though. 3, 6, 7, 8. Nah, they still have 2 in the deck. Ugh, not good. Yeah, low key. Yeah, okay. Do they have it? Do they have Hawlucha for game? Hawlucha Cruel Arrow for game. Hawlucha is still in the deck if they play it. Oh man, I should have got Manaphy back, or I should have at least went for the Manaphy play, or maybe I should just Arven to just get Night Stretcher. Maybe it was trolling to Iono, but I don't know. I don't have knowledge of their list. I don't know if they play 3 boss or not. I don't know. This is definitely an insanely good match, though, for sure. This is a good match. This is a very good game. Super intense. Nest Ball. Well, that doesn't work with Hawlucha. What's the last 2 cards in their deck? It's game no matter what. Anything that goes in the active this turn would die to even Petra. There's like nothing they can do. Even without boss, we have Petra game. So I was trolling earlier when I said we had boss. We also have game with Petch. Let's go. They didn't have it. Oh my god. Okay. But yeah, maybe I should have just went for the Night Stretcher and then just made it so they can't Fez my Gengar. They could have went Fez, Hawlucha, 100 damage, snipe Gengar. That's devious. That play is just so ridiculous, but like the fact you could do that is insane. Or maybe my opponent didn't know they had that play available. I don't know. I just don't know their list. I don't know if they have the 3 boss or not, bro. Again, in this game, my opponent leads with an Entei. It might be a Charizard deck. We'll have to see. All right, so I don't think I'm going to need Manaphy. Hopefully I don't regret that. Do I want Arven or Iono? So I don't know what I'm playing against, so it's like... Arven does get me candy. But I honestly, because my hand is kind of mediocre, I wouldn't mind just refreshing it. I'm just going to get Gastly. We're not really doing anything next turn anyways, it looks like, so it's not that bad. Do I even have Force Seal in the deck? It is in there. Okay, we have Devo. Okay. If it's Zard, we're fine to do this. Just play it a bit slow. I mean, we got an Iono anyways. Look at that. All right, well, kind of a mediocre game. We can Ultra Ball Moon away, get Haunter maybe, or maybe get Bidoof. I don't know. We'll see. If it is Charizard, we do need to be a little cautious. We have a lot of 2 prizers down, which kind of sucks. This also might be something else. No way, it's Iron Valiant Entei, right? That'd be crazy if it was. Then getting 40 HP Gastly absolutely just griefed me. Okay, it is Charizard. Look at that. All right, we could beat Charizard. It's actually one of our better matchups because of the energy manipulation we can do with tricky steps. Our hand is fine. The problem is I still have these 2 prizers in place. So I have to work towards Collapsed Stadium at some point. Because I want to be able to make a board where it's like Gengars. I just couldn't Cleffa. Okay, they have Lumineon here. For Arven, yeah, they're going to set themselves up. The Entei's kind of annoying, actually. They can attack Fez. They can potentially kill Fez. I guess I just don't want to overbench then, right? They have Dusknoir and Dusclops, though. Which makes things a little bit more scarier. Yeah, Poffin, Force Seal. See if they're playing Dusknoir or not. That could make a big difference in this matchup. Especially because I got no energy attachment on Fez, and I started it, which is pretty bad. I think maybe we want to try to go for like a Cleffa this turn. Might have to do that. I mean, they have Dusclops, so it makes it even worse. But we'll see. I might have to go for like some kind of like Cleffa play. I might have Rotom, but like I just don't want to leave Fez in the active. You know what I mean? So that's like kind of what I'm thinking. Just get this thing out of the active ASAP. And stick Cleffa in the active. Are they going to play the Force Seal? We are going to Iono them. So for what it's worth, we're doing the Iono anyways. They're grabbing their own Rotom. Okay, they're putting all their 2 prizers down, it looks like. Okay, so we're a little bit more of an even playing field. Instant charge. All right, that's fine. What do we draw? Anything good? Pretty good. All right, I mean, that's arguably the best top deck, apart from maybe a Poffin. All right. Ultra Ball. Do we have Collapsed in the deck? We do. I'm going to go for Cleffa, because we can get like another Gengar down. They didn't bench Haunter, or bench Duskull, their Thorn's gone, so I want to see if we can retreat in a Cleffa. Or not. What? Yikes, bro. What is this? Alright, let's instant charge F, dude. Maybe get a second Gastly. Second Gastly would have gone pretty hard here. Because then I could have went double Gengar, which actually would have made a difference. Yeah, that sucks. What a awful, like, draw. What the heck? That Iono completely let me down. Jeez. I don't want to lose my Fez, man, but it's not looking good. I mean, we can still retreat in a Cleffa next turn, I guess. Which honestly, I might have to do. It's just an awkward game. All right, let's see. They got the Candy, Pidgeot. Yep. I mean, they're probably just going to swing with Entei. We're going to have to retreat Fez no matter what, I think. So they have Duskull. Let's see. Is this going to Duskull? Nope, it is not. Maybe they're not playing the Dusknoir then. They didn't get a Duskull there. The Thorn is gone, like I said. I can't attack unless I... Nah, it's like no way I'm attacking. I think we just have to accept that we're probably just going to have to go into Cleffa for a turn. They can just go Boss KO Fez. I guess they're taking the first 2 prizes regardless. So we have to lean more into the Devo then, I guess. They're going to take 2 prizes anyways. I don't even think it's worth retreating. I don't want to lose Fez, but like... I don't know. The way this is going, they just go Rare Candy Zard, attack with Entei, and then next turn they Boss KO Fez. Doesn't really matter. I think at this point we should just stick to our guns attached to Gengar. We're kind of just awkward starts, man. Not getting energy down for a while really kills me. So that's just not good. And not going to Cleffa this turn is honestly just really bad. It would have been so much better to go into Cleffa this turn specifically. Not much I can do about that. All right, let's see what they got. Yep, there it is. Candy Zard. We'll see if they're playing 5 or 6 energy. That can also make a big difference in this matchup, right? For moving the energy off with the Gengar. Yeah, it kind of sucks, man, the Fez start. If I retreat, they just boss it. So I think we just accept the fact that our Fez is dead. Could draw Pecharunt. It's not going to make a difference, though. There's no... I mean, there's a world where I can attack him, but I need to focus on getting another Gengar down. So benching Cleffa was just a mistake. I just should never have gotten Cleffa. Maybe it's just better just to grab another Gastly, because my board's a little clogged up now. It's annoying how the cards were dealt. That's the problem. Our cards were just dealt in a really awkward way. Yeah, we're going to have to let Fez die. I really hate that, man, but... Oh, never mind. They're going Prime Catcher. They're killing the Rotom. That's still pretty bad, though. I still cannot attack. Unless I draw Janine, which currently I don't have. Maybe we could still get there. If we can draw into a way to discard Dark Energy, theoretically, it's still possible to attack with Gengar. We have Fez, too. So, honestly, this might be better than killing Rotom. I guess I don't get Force Seal, but at least, okay, this is fine. Actually, it might not be too bad. Okay, they have an Iono. Sure. Let's see if we can find a way to attack with Gengar. No. Got Stamp. That's good. Yeah, I think we'd have to try to go for the Gengar attack. 100%. Super annoying. Alright, what's our top deck? Night Stretcher? Doesn't do anything. We can get Bibarel, which I should probably do. What would I get rid of, though? Maybe just Night Stretcher Arven, to be honest. I think everything else is like kind of important. We're going to try to piece together an attack this turn. Or we just draw Janine. Janine would just make my life 10 times easier. There's a reason why we play 2 copies of Janine. Did not get a Janine. Got Poffin, though. Get Gastly. Gastly Bidoof, I guess. Can we find Janine, please? No, we got Dark Energy. Okay. Can we get Janine? No. We got Dark Patch, but we whiffed. Did we whiff it? I don't think we did. We got Arven. I think we got it. Yeah, we got Vessel. It's fine. Not gonna... Okay, here's what we'll do. We'll do this. We will Vessel away Dark Energy. And then we will attach Dark Patch. Dark Patch is so clutch, man. And then hit for 160. Unfortunately, I'm not poisoned. Like I said, Janine would have been nice because we hit for 200. All right, we move the energy to Rotom. Cool beans. The annoying thing with the counter, like they have a little bit of counterplay with the energy moving because of Thornton, but it is what it is. We can like spread it out across multiple basics. All right, let's see what they got. Unfortunately, we just have one Gengar in place, so like them attaching here doesn't really matter too much. We do have to play into Devo, I think, in order to win this. They can honestly just go attach Boss KO Fez if they have an energy and a Boss in hand, because they have Quick Search. So if they have one of the pieces, they can KO Fez still, and honestly, at that point, it might just be game over. We just had too many two-prizers in play. Our start was just too clunky. There's not much I can do about that. I'm looking to maybe discard Fez next turn, but I don't have my Collapsed Stadium, so I'm not sure that's going to happen. I also can't get a Gengar out, which is also pretty bad. So this is like kind of awkward if my opponent does get to a stage where they can knock out Fez. If Fez dies here, it's pretty bad. If they have an energy attachment and or a boss, it's not good. We'll see what they got. Ideally, they just don't attack me this turn either. I don't think that's going to happen. They're probably going to attack me here. We just had an awkward start. Not much I can do. Honestly, Charizard's a good matchup if your start is not clunky and awkward like ours was. That's the thing. I think this hard matchup's fine. We just had an awkward, clunky start, so it just makes it a little bit more awkward, and yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Can they take another two-prizer out here? Like, if they can, it might be game over, to be honest. I can't really see a way to come back after that. We can boss Charizard next turn, maybe. Let's see what they got. Because they're playing the 5 energy, it makes it easier for us to use tricky steps and be more annoying. Ultra Ball? Are they getting Charmeleon, maybe? Probably a Charmeleon. Yep. That's fine. If they don't... Okay, let's see if they have the attack. No attack one time. Please, no attack. No attack, please. Dang it. Oh, if they have boss... Okay, did I stamp him into boss attack Charmeleon? That would be ridiculous. Okay, good. The plan is to maybe go after the Zard. Okay, I have an idea. So let's go attach, evolve. I think we can save Mochi. I was thinking about putting on the... what do you call it? The Petch to one-shot, but it's fine. Okay, there's Gengar Iono. Not bad. Pretty good cards, actually, for next turn. Okay. We're set up Devo. We'll hit this, and then we'll move the Fire Energy to, like, Lumineon or something. Sure. I mean, if they're only playing, like, 5 energy, there's technically a world where they can't attack with Charizard. They can Turo it, obviously, and Entei knock me out, which is, like, the only issue with this play, but I think this is, like, the best play we got at the moment. For now, anyways. I think this is, like, fine. This is probably the best thing I can do right now. We need to deal with that Entei. The Entei is honestly super annoying. That's, like, really annoying for us, man. This Entei is causing a lot of issues. But let's see if they can piece together an attack. Like, they can Turo Charizard, like I said, which would be annoying. They could also have 2 more energy in the deck, and they can still go Charizard, Evolve, Attach, Knockout, which would also be pretty annoying. But this is, like, the best play I got, I think. This is, like, the best play I have. I don't know. Killing the Entei was tempting, too. Maybe it was better to just kill the Entei, honestly. Yeah, there's Turo. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's pretty bad. Could Iono Devo here with Cleffa? Not sure it's going to work. The Entei, man, it's just so bad for us. Iono Devo wouldn't even be that good I don't know. I think we might just be cooked, honestly. Just the start was too awkward. I don't know if it's going to be enough to stay in this game. The sad reality of the situation. Let's see if they have Burning Rondo. So we can go Iono, knock out Entei. Somehow they've taken 4 prizes before we even took a prize. That's just diabolical. Makes it even more grief. We got Janine. I should have promoted Cleffa. Ooh, we had the Dark Patch. I misplayed. I should have promoted Cleffa. Yikes. Misplay on my end. Okay, well, Iono. Yeah, I should have promoted Cleffa because I had the Dark Patch. Could have Dark Patched the Gengar. I just kind of got a little tunnel vision frustrated. It's all going to be at the energy anyways. And 3 candies. Jeez. All right. Can we find Collapsed Stadium? No. It's not good. They legit could just have game in hand. It's pretty scary. Okay, well, it's Tricky Steps. Moving energy here. Before they pay Luminous Energy. All right, let's see. What do we got? 2 prizes here. 5 and 3 is another Janine and a Gastly. Nothing too crazy. So let's see what my opponent can do here. They do have potentially the option to attack this turn. We have Boss in hand, but I don't know how much value we're getting out of that. We need to work towards finding Collapsed Stadium. That was our last hand disruption. We've used all 3 Ionos and our Unfair Stamp. So we have no way to get rid of their hand anymore, which is actually really annoying. That makes things even worse for us. We need to get rid of this thing ASAP. But like even then, they just need 2 prizes to win. Like I don't know if we can come back at this point, in all honesty. It's pretty unlikely. Even with Devo, it's just not looking good. The Entei is just insanely broken against my deck. There's nothing I can do. We didn't even play Dusknoir, and we're still getting absolutely farmed. It's just the sad reality of playing against Charizard. Ooh, the Collapsed Stadium. All right, that does give us the ability to get rid of the Fez. That gets rid of our other 2 prize liability. That's not Gengar. They're treating, okay. Can they find Super Rod is the question. Maybe we go... No, they've only... How many candies do they play? Just 2, right? Devo's not going to be great here. Let's see what we top deck. Ooh, that double Gengar. But it doesn't matter when they have Charizard. But it's a start. What do I want to do? We could knock out Charmeleon. Could hit Pidgeot, and then I can Devo knock it out. I don't think that really matters. Is it correct to boss here? Is it ever correct to boss this turn? We only have 7 cards left, actually. Is it ever correct to boss KO Charmeleon? Because if they go Rare Candy Charizard, they probably have it, though, right? I think put 3 energy on the Charizard with the ability with Super Rod. Maybe it is correct to KO Charmeleon. I don't know about this, to be honest. I don't know. This might just be a misplay. They need Rod, Rare Candy, Zard. Even with Rotom. We'll see. I don't know if that was the right play. It's just tough. We have no hand disruption left. My opponent needs a 1 Gengar to KO to win. Like I can't really see a world where we win this, but we'll see. If the Collapse gets discarded, maybe we could try to go for a surprise Roaring Moon for game if we can take 1 more knockout. I don't know if that's going to happen, though. Yeah, they have Fez, too. Yeah, I don't know. This feels bad, man. The Entei is just too broken. Nothing I could do. The Entei causes too many issues. It made it even worse to go Devo, too, which is the other issue. Yeah, there's Rod. Not much I can do about that. They push 3 energy back. They just go Rare Candy Zard, put 3 energy on it, and I lose. So I think it's checkmate no matter what, right? They just go 3 energy on a Zard, and there's nothing I can do unless I Devo. So maybe the play is to retreat and TM Devo. I don't know. That doesn't really do much, though, but we'll see. Maybe their last candy's prize? That's actually a possibility. What do they put back? 3 energy. Yeah, there's Boss on my Bibarel. Okay. I can't move that, unfortunately. But that's interesting. Maybe we can leave it into the Devo play then. That's interesting they brought in Bibarel. What's bro cooking? Janine's like dark Pokemon, right? Yeah. I mean, I don't know if this really matters, because they can just knock out the Bibarel anyways. And, like, boss for game. But this does let us lean into Devo. That's super odd. Get these back. No Prime Catcher. Prime Catcher. So there is actually one way I could have won this game. If we could. If I go Gengar knockout this turn, they can't one-shot Gengar because Defiance Band doesn't work unless they're playing Max Bell this race back, I guess. No, they don't. They have Prime Catcher. So we go knockout. We would KO the Charmander. They go Charizard. And maybe out of nowhere, we could have powered up a Roaring Moon and won the game. There actually was a world where we could have won the game if we KO Charmander. Because we could nuke with Moon. Now we can't because Bibarel is stuck in the active. I probably should have Ultra Ball then to Bibs. I don't know. That was like my only other option. Yeah, if they didn't boss there, I could have taken up knockout if we had the ability to, and then we could have knocked out a... We could have won with Moon, potentially. That sucks. Oh, they have Thornton. They're trying to do a Thornton combo, probably. I don't know. This is, like, pretty much, like, over. In fact, they probably just want a Thornton Entei back into play and just, like, cheese me with it again. So, yeah, if they go Entei, I can't Devo them, which is just diabolical. The Entei hard counters are deck pretty hard, not gonna lie. They might be against one of the worst matchups for Charizard, just having the Entei in the deck. Just, it makes it so much harder to play into stuff. Yeah, there's Zard. Again, we have the Devo. But Devo doesn't do anything anyways, because, like, they can just Thornton into Entei. I don't know, man. I think this game is just over, but we'll see. If they don't put 3 energy on Charizard, it doesn't matter. They just go attach boss. I think we have to Devo next turn. Devo Iono would have given us an out winning this now. But, like I said, we used up our last Iono. What's their plan? Are they going to boss Gengar here? Let's see. Could Roaring Moon them. If I can go, yeah, if I had 2 prizes left, we could have potentially just won the game with Moon. If the stadium got bumped, obviously. That's the other thing. We need the stadium to get bumped. I can't with Moon, though, so yeah, there's nothing I could do. We needed at least 2 prizes remaining. We maybe could have won with Moon. The Moon win con actually would have been very possible with this hand. There's another Super Rod. That's their second Rod. Okay, maybe we should play Eerie in here. Eerie would actually be good in this deck, because we can use it to get rid of rods and candies and stuff. Yeah, they get the Charmeleon back. Like, now the Devo play is less good. Yeah, this is so bad, man. I don't think I can win. It's like almost impossible, I think. It might actually be impossible to win the game here. There's nothing I can think of that I can do. They're playing Belt too. There's Ultra Ball. Yeah, they just grab Charmeleon, and that just like also checkmates me. Because like maybe I could go for the Roaring Moon play here, knock out the Charizard, and then just hope they can't KO me. But that's impossible. I think it's just checkmate. It's checkmate no matter what, I think. Yeah, I think it's checkmate. Because, like, the Charmeleon, yeah. We'll see. It's not, I don't know. I don't know if I can win this. Even moving the energy off, it doesn't do anything for me, which is the problem. This is the issue with Gengar, man. It's just sometimes too clunky. Like, if we had 2 prizes left, we could have won this. But it's just, yeah, I don't know, man. There's no point of Devoing because Charmeleon's in play. There's nothing I can do, I think. Oh, my God. We would have been able to do them. Oh, we're so close to doing Moon, too. That's crazy. We were close to pulling it off. I think we definitely could have had it. All we have to do is just tricky steps and pray. They have boss energy in hand probably for game. So I think it's GG's no matter what. Again, I couldn't. There's no way I can win this anymore. Unless they prize their last boss. Even then, I can't win. I don't know. It's like, it's literally impossible to win. If I kill Charizard, we literally just lose to another Charizard. So yeah, there's boss. They have it. Yep. Not much you can do. We had a really clunky start, and that Entei caused us a million issues. Nothing I could... That was like worst case scenario for arguably one of our better matchups if all is planned out and goes well. There you go. That is Gengar in action. Took an L to Charizard. One of our potential better matchups, but again, everything just kind of went wrong in that game. But you can see the power of Gengar EX with some of these new cards. I really like the addition of the Pecharunt Binding Mochi. Obviously really good into like stall. And then of course having Janine makes it able to build up a Gengar in a single turn, which is really valuable. One of the things Gengar ultimately struggled with was powering it up quickly. Even though you had Dark Patch, it's still very slow and clunky, but when Janine's in the format, it does make it better. You can do some cool surprise Moon plays. Like, we could have maybe leaned into Moon in that game against Zard, but it just didn't work out when they had the Entei just took too many prizes before we were able to go down to 2 prizes. Had we been able to go down to 2 prizes, there's a world where Moon could make good. But having the option to like close games out with Moon and Pech does give you a little bit of an extra power boost, which is what Gengar is missing, especially when you use your ability to set up extra damage maybe down the road. We had some good games. I mean, we took an L to Charizard, but we had a really good game against Reggie Drago, which is nice. But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed the video on the updated Gengar EX deck with these new tools that do make the deck a lot stronger. If you all enjoyed the video, leave a like. If you're new to the channel, subscribe down below. Help me on the road to reaching 65,000 subscribers, and check out my second channel down below if you want to get some extra content from me, and check out the Shuffle Squad down below, the team I'm sponsored by. And yeah, I'll catch you all in another video. Have a good rest of your day, and bye-bye.